Hello everyone, it's me, again, unfortunately for you. New angle to do this from. I'm on my shitty ass bed. Yeah, I don't make it. It's covered in dog hair and all kinds of other crap. I sleep in it. It's quite comfy. Queen size. Ladies, it's queen size. Start off with, this is a second test run of whether or not I should bring videos back. I really don't have a lot of fans either way when it comes to my writing or my videos or anything else. So I'm doing a test run, you know, just 1, 2, 3 videos maybe. See if you guys are still watching. If anyone is still watching. A couple other things. Let's see. Things I know. One thing I know is that this video probably won't get a lot of views, and I'm not saying that's a good or a bad thing. I mean, if the video sucks, it doesn't get a lot of views. Does get a lot of views, well then I guess the video is great. So, personally I'd like to see a lot of views. Something else I know, apparently when you threaten to take away a forum of communication, trolling stops. See, I get the trolling on my website and they think it's funny, but it's not. Not only hurts what I'm doing with my work, it hurts everyone who's reading it. At least I hope it hurts you guys. You have to feel something about it. Trolling is bad. Another thing I know is not many of my friends are going to watch this video because not many of my friends read my poems. Which, interestingly enough, I mean, I have a few friends who will always watch my videos, which is good, but then I have those friends that tell me their videos are gay or lame, or that they think I've gone emo, or they think that I'm not the same person that I was when they made friends with me. Which, of course, you know, times go on, people do change. Some people for the better, some people for worse. It's all dependent on, I guess, how you change. I don't think I've changed that much as a person. I think I just kind of opened up more. It really didn't change. Everything was there, just not out there. Now, what I will be reading today is Heart in a Jar, which is my newest poem, and I still haven't written a new one, and I want to write one tonight, and I probably will, because I have control over whether I write them or not. But the thing is, I haven't decided the title, so I can't really promote a new poem. I can promote this one, you can read it, and I think you should read it for yourselves. Like I say, read it for yourself. It's better if you do. It's a much more interesting experience. Before I read this poem, a couple of things. One, it's honest. It's literally true. Not a joke. It's 100% true. It's a bane of my existence to have a lot of beautiful women that like me and are friends of mine, and they don't see me as anything more than that, or they just ignore me sometimes. So take what you can get, right? Another thing about this poem, it's horrendously offensive, especially if you have a you're very easily suggestive. Because if you are, then with this poem I can implant in your subconscious things of naughtiness and visceral emotion. That was my goal when I wrote it. Because I wrote some stuff in there. It was pretty. If you're a very easily suggestive mind, it becomes racy. So, you know, it's very interesting that I write out a reference to something, or a few references to, you'll hear it, I assure you, masturbation in the poem, and nobody commented on that yet. I hope someone does. Someone goes, I got that, I see it. So, read the poem, or hear me, watch the video, and go, wait a minute. Then go look at the poem and you go, wait a minute. You know, subliminal messaging, it's amazing. And I'm reading out of the notebook again. I can actually show you. This is what Heart in a Jar looks like before I make it into what you'll be able to read. Just my shitty handwriting on a piece of paper. Whole page. Just to scare you. Heart in a Jar. I go through this world walking in the shadows, barely noticed by the world around. My environment a bubble of true insanity, and all I know a bloody mess of feelings breaching every rational desire. I have found that nothing that surrounds me makes me feel loved or happy, so I go on seeing beauty ignore me and my expressions. Every single pretty girl a new infatuation, all the sexy ladies a new lusting fantasy, all the blood it rushes to excite my imagination. Love will never find me, but at least I can envision the purity of every single beautiful woman. Love is something that evades me. I understand it, but it runs from me at every rendezvous. My mind is restless with fantasies of connection, but daydreams are all I have when there is no attraction. All my heartbeats quicken and I pump out all my frustrations, but the pretty girls don't see me as an option. Continuing to lust with every fantasy, I bust away the nervousness that consumes my soul. All the love in the world will overlook me until I'm in a hole. I find myself lonely in the shadows, and every killer instinct takes me. My goal is not to kill what sexually excites me, but smash the jar and let my feelings go into the ether. My heart is in a jar for the one who finally loves me, but I fear that day will never come. With the final heartbeat, I can be free of imaginary circumstances that are fucking with my ability to find a mate. All I have are fantasies of desire. My heart is in a jar to give to you when whoever you are comes to me. A true emotional connection that can set me free from my insecurities. Affection can be mine when you finally come to me. Without you, I will be lost. Lost inside my mental imagery and growing ever weaker at a cost of spiraling into my end. The end only grows closer as my constitution falls, and all my heartbeats leave the echoes of the jar. Scratch my eye here unprofessionally. Unprofessional eye scratching. Close that book. Might take some pictures of pages for you, so you can see. I can actually show you one right now before I finish this. This shit will scare you. When I write a poem, my goal is to see how long I can get it sometimes. How long can I keep my thoughts going? How long can I come up with good words? Express something. And making sense in fantasy, which I'm not reading, but you can comment or send a video response, which I expect you to do. I might read it. I would have to, my remarks would have to be kind of minimal, because for those of you who actually read the poem, you know, as you can see, it actually starts here and ends on the second page. So where my finger is where the poem starts. It's where the title's written in my notebook, and it ends on the page, the opposite page. All this opposite page is part of making sense of fantasy. It's literally a page and a half of writing. Think about that. I mean, it'd be a page and a half of reading. Comment, video responses, read the poem, I'll actually put the direct link to the poem in the information section of this video, because I think you should read it if you didn't get any of the interesting new intellectual innuendos I've come out with. No trolling. I appreciate stalkers, and I hope you all have a really, really good week coming up. I just passed my finals, so hope you all have a good week. Later.